Welcome back to the APP Houston Open. The men's singles bracket is what you're taking a look at to get you ready for our men's singles gold medal match here in H-Town. Quang Duong burst onto the scene in pickleball in Newport, made it all the way to a silver medalist run there, and now he has made his way through the winner's bracket. He is taking on Ronan Camron. Ronan, a little bit newer to the APP Tour, but as you guys have mentioned, somebody who's been around pickleball.
Flat out play.
Yep, he is one of those players that you are going to want to pay attention to. Both of them are, in fact, because as I mentioned a few minutes ago, there are teenagers out there on the court. Quang Duong just 17 and Ronan 19 years old.
Yeah, this is going to be a very athletic matchup. You're going to see a lot of coming to the kitchen line, and that's the difference we see from men's to women's doubles. Yet, in that women's doubles match, you had Salome Davidze coming to the kitchen line a lot, but in this one, it's going to be return, get to the kitchen line. They're going to want to take advantage of that kitchen line, use their athleticism to their advantage, both Quang and Ronan.
You're taking a look at Ronan Camron, his 5th APP event this season, but playing on his very first championship Sunday. I was catching up with him after he punched his ticket to this men's singles gold medal match, and I asked him, "Are you nervous?" And he was like, "No, I'm just excited. I'm excited to play, and I'm excited for my friends and family to be able to watch back home." Credits his parents with all of the ability to be able to be here in Houston, working at a shot to get a gold medal. Since these are two players who are relatively new to our APP audience, Chad, why don't you start us off with breaking down Quang's game and how he's going to want to try and win the gold medal?
Well, his nickname says it all as far as Avatar the Ball Bender. I mean, I remember seeing him in Newport Beach and just be like,
we were like, what
who
the world
is this kid and how is he adding so much spin to this ball and to his shots? If you want to watch how to use your body to generate power and to generate shape and to generate spin, watch Quang Duong and how much he uses his legs. The acceleration that comes through the ball. He is phenomenally athletic. And then Ronan Camron on the other side of it is, Ronan is cool. He's calm. He's collected. And he covers the court. Like, his cat and mouse game is exceptional.
It's so good. He moves so well, but so does Quang.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here when this ball gets to 50-50 at the kitchen line.
And here we go. Get ready for that because Quang Duong is known for massive serves. In fact, Ronan was telling me he's glad that they're moving outdoors because it gives him a little bit more space to try and get these serves back. So quick start here. You're taking a look at a little bit more info on Quang Duong. He's 17 years old, out of Manhattan Beach, California, which is why we saw him first in Newport Beach. Also does tennis, MMA. I was talking with his dad, Duke, who he says taught him everything he knows. Duke in the stands today as well. And now let's get to know Ronan Camron. He calls Fort Myers, Florida home. Started playing Moneyball tournaments at just 15 years old, but this is his first APP gold medal match appearance. And off and running.
That's such a good ball right there from Duong as he just holds this on his paddle long enough where he rolls that up and over. And like we mentioned early, Chad, you and I have known Ronan for a long time.
Who ran those Moneyball tournaments?
I don't know. Might have been me. But he would. Nice volley right there from Camron. But it was funny because talking to Ronan yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, do you remember me coming up to your Moneyball?" And he goes, my dad would have to drive me.
Cute.
He couldn't even drive himself.
He's had his license for a few years now at this point.
That's good court coverage there from Quang. Gets up there, controlling the kitchen line. Makes it tough for that passing shot. Camron tries to pull across it, ends up missing it into the net.
And that's a good return for Camron. What he wants to do is he does not want to give Duong any angles. So what he's going to want to do is if he's going to return, wants to return deep into the middle so that it cuts off the angles for Duong.
Oh, it's there. And that's the cat and mouse that Camron wants to get into. A little bit of a roll to the forehand side there. Then he's going to cut that backhand back cross court. Fortunately, that one flattened out on him.
Good placement down the line there by Ronan Camron. Gets the ball back on his side of the court. Quang with a 2-0 lead here early on in game one. Camron with the serve.
Oh, come on.
Quang with the shape on that ball.
Full extension here. Looks like he's beat. Ball's almost behind him. Down the line winner.
Sheesh.
Well, that ball shouldn't go in that spot. Camron was choosing right as far as, there's a better chance of that ball going cross court.
Another big serve there from Quang Duong. And like I mentioned, his dad, Duke, taught him how to play tennis, pickleball, martial arts. He said, I taught him everything he knows. Comes with him to these tournaments and is somebody who Quang looks to quite often to get some affirmation during his matches.
Wow, great coverage there for Camron as he moves Quang Duong sideline to sideline. But like you said, AJ, he looks over to Duke pretty much in between every point. But the funny thing is Duke's not even looking at him half the time either. He's filming them, so they have footage to go back and watch.
Camron just can't quite get on the board and get the rhythm going on his serve. That one, trying to roll it again back behind Duong.
And I asked Quang why he has that sort of routine where he looks to his dad, and he said Rafael Nadal used to do it. So it's kind of his comfort zone. It's his little go-to thing after every single point. We were talking yesterday about how in every sport you have your tendencies, right? Your little superstitions. And for Quang, that has become something that he picked up from one of his favorite players, Rafael Nadal, when he would look over at his coach in his tennis career. Quang at 4-0 here in game one.
Oh, and Camron gets caught guessing right there. Instead of reading the ball, he guessed that Quang was going to go to his backhand and then just gets jelly-legged right there.
5-0.
That's an excellent ball there by Quang. It's a good ball by Camron there as well, going deep to the backhand side. But again, the shape and the spin that Duong can put on that ball.
6-0.
Just gets that to drop down right as Cameron's getting that.
That time Camron with some good court distribution on his responses.
So much better from Camron. He had been having success with the first volley. It was the second and third volley that he's been struggling with. Right there in that point, he handled the second, handled the third, and controlled the kitchen line. Much better there from Camron.
So Camron with an opportunity to get on the board here in game one.
Yeah, there's the nice drop from Camron. Gets him up to the kitchen line. That cat and mouse game starts. Duong tries to hit through him.
1-6.
Good big serve right there from Camron, going deep to the backhand side of Duong. And instantly Duong going, I'll just take a timeout. I feel you coming a little bit here. We'll take a timeout.
The score just 2-6 here. Quang Duong with the 4-point lead, but Camron with the serve. Like you guys mentioned, Camron coming over to pickleball from baseball. Played baseball, soccer, golf. Ironically, didn't really play any tennis or racquetball, so he plays a little bit of ping pong. Got a little ping pong setup at the house, but baseball is what he attributes to sort of the translation of his two-handed backhand. In pickleball, he was a switch hitter in baseball.
Yeah, and you can see that kind of tendency right there, too. And again, also, as being a baseball player, you talk about a lot of baseball players that come into the game have good hands, right? And so they have good soft hands, and Camron has that too right there. And What he needs to do right now is exactly what he did to get his first point. Play a little of that cat and mouse, bring Duong in, see what you can do, because if you're going to have Duong hitting ground strokes and you're going to go that way, Duong creates too much spin for you to be able to handle that and can hit spots so well. So he's got to bring him to the kitchen line, maybe play a little more cat and mouse, but he's got a little 2-0 run here. See if he can continue.
But Quang doing a good job there, forcing the side out, going behind Camron with his forehand.
Yeah, it's a good ball there from Camron, but Quang reads it well, stays nice and short and compact with that volley.
Camron missing that forehand.
Well, that's a case of that's a case of Camron is trying to move before actually executing the volley. As that body's starting, he's trying to take that volley cross court, so his movement starts going cross court, and then it ends up pushing that ball into the net. Oh,
wow! What a ball there! I mean, to be able to do that on the move here. But again, he is on the move, but when he goes to make contact, he sets his feet. And that's the key here. He doesn't run through that. As you watch Duke sipping on those Rain energy drinks, making sure he is attentive to everything Quang Duong is doing.
His son with the 6-point lead here in game 1 of our men's singles gold medal match in Houston.
Just wow.
Barely misses that one down the line. Sets a side out, and Camron with a chance to cut into this 4-point lead.
Nice setup there from Camron. Again, with that roll, gets that ball to drop down on the backhand side there. Duong. Good 5th shot volley, and then the put away.
3-8.
That time, Camron not able to get the backhand over.
Oh, and he's there too, and that's the issue for Camron and why he's so upset. Because this ball, he's there for that block, but Duong jams him up just enough.
So Camron did cut the lead a little bit to 5, but now Duong with the chance to extend it again. The lob from Duong sailing a bit deep there. Camron wasn't sure if it was going out though, so quickly sprinting to the baseline.
3-8.
Wow, creates some shape even on that ball. Off his shoe tops right there. Pulls that back across his body, does Duong. Duke happy with that shot right there, as that phone never comes out of his hands. I was watching him the other day when we were inside, and he records each point individually.
Yeah.
So he stops in between each point.
I just better hope there's a whole lot of memory in that phone.
That ball sailing long.
Again,
From Camron?
it's the height of the passing shot there from Duong. Shape, a couple of inches over the net. By the time Cameron's getting a paddle on it, it's already dipping down, so now he's having to hit that volley up.
9-3.
That ball ends up floating on him, goes just deep.
Oh, man.
And again, cross court. That's a shot we've seen from Quang Duong a few times here in this first game with incredible effectiveness. And now it sets up a game point opportunity for the 17-year-old.
It's not even Camron guessing right there. He
No,
thinks
it's
that Duong's going that spot. That's not even a guess.
The shot's well disguised, and it's just too good.
And that is it. Quang Duong wins game 1 here of our men's singles gold medal match, 11-3 over Ronan Camron. Game 2 of our men's singles gold medal match when we come back to Houston.
retirement. It's not all one big vacation. It's great to find purpose by trying a new activity. Keep an active social life, but don't forget to make new friends too. As always, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Ah, isn't it wonderful to be retired?
SunMed, premium hemp wellness for targeted relief and recovery, daily calm and relaxation, a better night's sleep, and brighter days. Discover modern wellness products for every part of your day and every step of your journey.
We started this mission in tennis about 5 years ago. We've been perfecting our craft and our tools. We now see a phenomenal opportunity to take all that and bring it into pickleball to support an emerging ecosystem that's booming. And it's a super complementary partnership for us. With the experience and the existing events that are up and running, the recreational element of APP, it's a fantastic 1 + 1 is going to equal 4. So we're thrilled to be partnering with APP.
Weekend show.
No, we haven't.
Welcome back to the 2023 APP Houston Open here. Men's singles gold medal match. We are entering game 2 here. Game 1 goes to Quang Duong, who came through the winner's bracket, so he sits just 1 game away from winning his first ever APP Tour gold medal. Just 17 years old, out of Manhattan Beach, California. Quickly gets the side out here to start us out in game 2.
Good.
Oh, hey now.
Oh, good read from Camron. I thought the point was over.
I didn't think it was coming back.
I did not think that was coming back.
Barely grazed over the top of the net. Another look here. 0-0, still our score.
Just push that one deep. Camron trying to take that one on the half volley. Get up there, take that ball early.
So, not dissimilar to game 1. Quang Duong had built up a 2-0 lead before the two exchanged quite a few side outs before any points put on the board. And another tense start here to game 2, but Quang there with the point.
We have the perfect view down the line right there of this backhand passing shot. Watch the paddle head is going to drop straight underneath, left-hand acceleration. Nothing Camron can do.
It's just so smooth.
Camron getting a little lucky off the net there.
He'll take about 11 more of those right now.
0-1.
Quang going for the lob there, but Camron ready for it when it comes back and gets himself on the board.
That string is just not helping.
Exactly the same spot. And that's ball number 2 going on to the stands.
So we're waiting for the ball to get back into the field of play. Like you guys mentioned when this happened in our women's singles match, you like to try and stick with the same pickleball throughout the entire match, if at all possible.
Yeah, it's just balls are so different. And again, you got newer ones. You got ones that are rubbed up a little more. Especially you throw a brand new ball back into play. It's like taking a baseball right out of the box.
Yeah, take it out of the wrapper. No mud on it. It's not going to fly.
They did get back the original pickleball. And Ronan Camron making it work, just volleying his way down the net.
Well, it started from a good drop, and he goes into the cat and mouse right there at the first drop, and then able to control the pace at the kitchen line.
Yeah, Cameron's actually slowed himself down the last couple of points in that third.
He was there for that one too, but
yeah, just
a little low.
Overcommits with the movement there. You see him working on that pancake volley, and that motion gets jammed up on that right side.
So it's going to be Quang with the serve, but Camron with his first lead here of our men's singles gold medal match. Passing shot down the line from Quang. All Ronan can do is shake his head.
Well, he doubles up right down that forehand side, and typically you see players will go one down that line and then pull it back cross court. Duong doubles up. Beautifully done on the second ball.
It's a tie game here in game 2. That one missing wide from Quang, so a side out here.
And Duong again doubling up, but the second one just tries to pull it a little too much.
I like the idea there of Camron bringing that ball back across his body, but he's just got to keep that low, and he kind of flicks at this.
Well, it's rushed. Again, it's his body's moving before he's executed the shot.
Ball called in. Have a look.
Ball's close.
Duong thought it was long, or wide. Referee called it in. Quang goes, nice shot.
Camron certainly settling in here in game 2, cross court, to give himself the lead again.
This ball here is a tough ball to pick up from the feet. Just drops it down, and then the perfect touch on the backhand volley.
3-2.
Oh, rushed it right there. And ball looked like it got on him a little quicker than he thought it was going to. That's why he had to rush through that shot. But nice little run here for Camron.
He never had the lead in game number 1, and here in game 2, he's had it a few times. Duong with an opportunity here, though, to tie things up. Beautiful shot down the line. Just
stupid.
kisses the sideline.
That's so good.
On the run, shape it not only
Oh, it was
up and
inside the
down,
sideline.
it's side to side as well. Curls it in and drops it inside the baseline. Fantastic full hand there from Quang Duong.
Just getting Camron enough on the run and just enough off balance. And now Duong back in control here. 1-point lead.
It's been a much tighter match than game 1. You saw Duong take the lead early and never give it up.
Camron juked himself out of his shoes right there as he tried to sell Duong here as he was going to move.
But again, look at the legs, look at the body positioning, how good of a job that he does at loading and preparation to be able to, he can take that ball down the line, cross court, whatever he wants to do.
That ball just a little bit wide.
You talk about the load and the preparation too, and it's on balls that are about 6 to 8 inches off the ground too, which typically you're not going to see many players hit. They're going to wait for that ball to come up a little higher, but he gets so low and underneath it. If you or I, Chad, bended that low to get that, that would be the only shot we hit, and we'd be in the same spot after we hit it.
Sounds about right.
5-3.
So it's a 5-3 lead here in game 2. Quang Duong with the serve.
How did
Somehow.
he stay balanced?
Camron stays out of the kitchen in the point and gets the side out.
Full flamingo. Ready? Here it is.
Fully outstretched.
Great balance there by the 19-year-old Ronan Camron for the side out. That ball beautifully shaped around the post.
Yeah, nice around the post there, and I like it when Cameron's slowing himself down for the third shot. It's just a nice, easy drop below the net. Gives himself time to get up to the kitchen.
Duong covered the ATP right there, but again, I think he was shocked at the pace that Camron hit it and hit it right at him, so forcing the timeout here from Duong.
So after taking game 1 relatively easily, Quang Duong with the tougher matchup here in game number 2. Ronan Camron seems to have settled in, and here he has the just about an opportunity here to tie things up. So Quang calling the timeout on the court, getting some feedback from Duke, some insight. What do you think his dad's telling him right now? What's the coaching advice you would give him? How about that?
Well, yeah, for Duong, he just has to stay composed and stay within the point. When with the return right here, he has to recognize that Cameron's now starting to slow himself down. So he has to stay focused within that cat and mouse game. Easier ball. Don't try to go with power because that ball is now below the net. You're hitting up on it. He has to change direction, change angle, get Camron moving away from the positioning that he wants it.
Camron with an opportunity to tie things up here. That time it's
just like that.
Side out here. Another look at how Quang got that back on his side of the court. Excuse me. Quang Duong with the serve here of 5-4 in game number 2.
Yeah, you can't. We haven't hit on it yet today, Chad, but we'll hit on it, I'm sure. When you're playing a higher seed, when you're playing someone who's so tough, what you need to do is play clean. That ball right there has to be made there from Camron.
6-4.
Oh, man.
Jeez, Quang just ripping that two-handed backhand.
Yeah, steps up, takes that ball out of the air. And again, so much explosiveness, so much top spin.
Seven, 7-4 lead here for Quang Duong. It's his biggest lead of game 2. That one into the net, though, so side out here for Ronan Camron.
Yeah, sets himself up again quite nicely with the forehand roll. Gets that below the net. Just rushes that backhand a little bit. Tries to pull it across the court.
And cross court. Quang is seeing so much success with that kind of shot.
The roll. He's got so much control right there. And again, it's just the shape he can put on a ball. And you watch him when he hits that too right there. He drops his whole body below the ball, right? And it's just different than a lot of other players. They're trying to drop at that wrist, but he drops his whole body. Even on those right there.
Gets a little help from the net court here. You just see how much he's cranking up the back of that ball.
8-4 the score for Quang's serve.
And second miss on the backhand side. Tries to rush it before Camron can get up there and pulls across the body, goes straight to that right hip.
So it'll now be the 19-year-old Ronan Cameron, with the opportunity to cut into the lead, but leaves that forehand a little short.
Kind of stood straight up through that drop right there as he's hitting that. He's got to try and stay low, hit through that drop, and continue to move forward.
8-4.
It's just a shot that is so hard to defend.
Well, the thing, it's the pace that's on it, though. Most of these, from this shorter ball here, a lot of players will take the pace off of it because they're worried about that ball going out or hitting it deep. He's still accelerating through the ball from those short distances.
And now it sets up an opportunity here. Quang Duong up 10-4 here in game number 2. Match point opportunity for the young 17-year-old out of Manhattan Beach, California.
10-4, 1 minute.
He can win his very first gold medal here on the APP Tour, and so Ronan Cameron wants a minute to think about it. Figure out a strategy here to try and defend against this match point opportunity for Quang Duong. It's a tough spot for Ronan to be in, down 6 points here and with a match point opportunity, but what do you tell yourself in this timeout if you're Ronan?
1 point at a time. I got to get this side out here first and foremost, hold off and fight off this match point, and then just try and string a couple points together, right? We hate saying you got to score a couple at a time, but if he gets this side out, he's got to get at least 2.
Sure.
If he gives up a side out, okay, now hold 1, now come back, get 2 more. If you do that, now you can get Duong thinking, okay, he's coming back, now I got to be maybe too perfect. But again, too, it's just tough. Duong playing so well right now, hitting so clean.
Receiver, 1 timeout remaining.
So match point.
Receiver, 1 timeout remaining.
Match point opportunity here for Quang Duong, up 10-4 here in game 2. He can win his very first gold medal on the APP Tour right now, and he does. Down the line, away from Ronan Cameron's paddle, Quang Duong is your men's singles gold medalist here, and Duke is pumped about it, as he should be. A banner moment for the 17-year-old winning his very first men's singles gold medal here on the APP Tour.
I mean, that passing shot right there is kind of like...
Sums it all up.
It's like the fadeaway. He's falling back, hits the 3-point jumper.
And so he gets it done. The 17-year-old going to take home a gold medal here from Houston. We will hear from both of them when we come back.
Need to sell tickets for an event? From Sports Illustrated's official ticketing platform, introducing Box Office. Manage ticketing for sports, festivals, fundraisers, and more, paid or free. And we go beyond the barcode. Introducing Super Ticket. Super Tickets are secured by blockchain technology and transform into exclusive digital content, promotions, and rewards between the event and guests. Cheaper, better, simpler, more secure. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Partner with us for your next event.
the APP is presented by AARP, Volpe, and PowerPlate.
And here's the Boca Raton championship point, his first gold medal for Quang Duong.
Yeah, here's the fadeaway right there. Again, just cranks up the back of that ball, adds the shape, gets that ball to drop inside the sideline.
MJ fadeaway for the win.
That's what I'm telling you. There's Dad Duke. Gets a little crowd reaction on film as well.
Impressive opportunity here for Quang Duong to win his very first gold medal on the APP Tour. We're going to get to you in just a moment, sir. But now, I want to talk to Ronan Camron. First championship Sunday, walking away with a silver medal here from Houston. Just what are you proud of yourself for how you worked through this tournament?
Proud that I was able to fight back through the back draw and make it here on Sunday, but too good from this kid. I mean, not much I can do when the ball just keeps flying past my paddle. But first of all, I just want to say thank you to my sponsors, Dad and Mom. So thank you guys very much for getting me out here and letting me play. And thank you to Ken and thank you to APP. You guys put on a really smooth tournament.
You mentioned your sponsors, your family, who I know has been so supportive of your pickleball journey. Your grandma Linda, the one to get you into pickleball. It's a silver medal that you're walking away here from Houston. How does that validate all of the work that you've put in to get to this point?
Oh, it feels so good. The hard work's starting to pay off, and I can promise you guys I'll be here on Sunday more often.
We cannot wait to see it, Ronan. Congratulations. Let's get you your silver medal from Ken Herman. Give it up for Ronan Camron. And now let us turn to Quang Duong. My friend, your nickname is Avatar the Ball Bender. And my goodness, did you do that here today. How do you get so much shape on the balls that you get back with the power?
Like some different sport, and mostly thanks to my dad and my little brother this morning, like waking up early at reach pain for 2 hours, just prepare for this match because we know Ronan is obviously the toughest of a very tough opponent. He come through the back door. Also props to him on that. And honestly, these past week, every match was a tough match, so I kind of get the groove in, 3 sets from the round 16 all the way to the final. So nothing but, yeah, I'm just happy to be, yeah.
As you should be, Quang. We saw you in Newport walk away with that silver medal. How did all the work that you put in the months between Newport and here pay off so that you upgraded that medal color?
Faster volleys, deeper serve, better footwork. I'll be honest, I got a little lucky today on the cats and mouse and a few hand battles with Ronan. Obviously, he's much faster hands than me, but I escaped a couple of shots. I think that what makes the difference today.
It has been so fun to watch you grow here on the APP Tour. A gold medal here today. Dad in the stands watching. Just what does it mean to you to earn this gold medal?
Means a lot. It means this is the first time my younger brother is here with me, and I was able to get the gold with him and my dad and my little brother, and also some of my friends are sitting, Vietnamese friends sitting there. So it's just happy, and I've been to Houston so many times.
Well, this support crew now has to come with you every time because you're walking away with the gold medal. Congratulations to Quang Duong, our men's singles gold medalist here at the APP Houston Open.
Wow, I mean, 17 years old, so humble.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's just a great interview. I mean, he thanks Camron, he thanks, Dad and brother and everything. Just very well put together for 17 years old, and congratulations to him. He deserves it because we know, Chad, we see him here early with Dad, working on court. He puts in the work.
Well, and that's part of it, right? If you're looking to get to the next level, you're looking to improve and everything, you are never satisfied with where you're at. There's always something that you need to work on, that you need to do more of, and that you need to get better at. And Quang Duong is one of those kids that is continuously working, training, adjusting.
Well, absolutely love to see him on top of the podium here. Much more to come for him and in his career. So congratulations, Quang Duong. You're gold medalist here at the APP Houston Open. We'll take a quick break.